Hello. Oh, that's a staple. That's a staple because this is San Diego staple. I wasn't expecting that.
I know you weren't. I had to catch you off guard with that one, keep you on your toes. You know, as they say.
She always keeps me on my toes.
Some would say. Welcome to our first podcast, like duo podcast thing, I guess.
Well, the way I see it is that like I do the big episodes with like actual companies, like we did with Finest with our company.
Yep. Yeah.
And then these will be the one-on-ones.
Yes, the one-on-one, so to speak.
But this is one-on-one / date night.
Date night. Cue graphic.
Oh.
TBD.
Oh,
It's okay. Next time.
We don't have
Next
the graphic
time.
yet.
We got this.
I gotta learn not to look down there because like my lazy eye just.
Yeah, no, you know, for the audience, you know, we are production, you know, that's what we do. And we use a software for streaming and all things. And, you know, in our own general sense, we have to see a reference. And so, you know, it's how we drive the machine.
Yep, this is the machine, and I got buttons, and I got things, and I got stuff. Let's see how my spy cam button works.
Ooh,
there's
spy
that.
cam.
So, as you can see, we got a little tiny production here upstairs in the mezzanine of our garage.
Yes, but we are not talking about work today. We're talking about some things we've done on our off time.
Yeah, so this is the date night edition. So, I mean, we go on plenty of adventures. I mean,
we're San Diegans. There's never a shortage of things to do, which we're so thankful for and grateful for. But, you know, like any other couple, it's, you know, a challenge to keep things snazzy. You know, you don't always want to, you know, just couch rot and, you know, watch countless hours of Netflix or whatever. Sometimes you want to go out and experience things. Am I right, Julian?
Yes. She's right. So, yeah, I mean, we do everything. I mean, shit, we go on great vacations. We just did New York not too long ago.
Mm-hmm.
We did San Francisco a couple years ago for our birthdays.
Mm-hmm. We've checked some things off, yes. We've done here in San Diego specifically some awesome kind of, I guess, what would you call it? They're secret, but not really anymore. The fiber events, like the candlelight concerts. Oh, yeah, the
candlelight concerts are cool.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something we could probably talk about later.
Yeah. Well, we'll save that one for later.
But today's date night thingy-mabob, we went to the movies down at Edward Cinemas. Bam.
Boom. Edward Cinemas, you know, really brings me back. It's a good one. First time at this one.
First time for you?
At this specific Edwards, yes. Growing up in Temecula, our main mall and movie theater was Edwards. So that was like the only movie theater I'd ever been to. I'd never been to an AMC actually until we got together and like started going down here in San Diego.
And I have my AMC movie pass.
Yes, he
so
does.
It's not the movie pass, it's called something else. The old movie pass was movie
A-list?
pass. A-list, yeah.
Yes, you're like that cold. But you cheated on them for this event because AMC did not have this offering. You had to go to the Edwards Cinema in Mira Mesa.
So, well, hold on. Before we get to that, I gotta still see. I keep looking down.
I know.
You gotta look at the camera.
Look at the camera. If anything, we'll get better at this, guys. Promise.
So we went to go see Superman. Bam. The movie was sick. I mean, it was honestly, regardless of. Oh, you know what? My mouse is right there.
That's just your screen.
Oh,
here.
is that the screen?
That's
okay,
not. That's not what's in the recording.
That's not in the recording.
No, you're good.
Well, yeah, we went to go see Superman. It was pretty awesome. The movie itself was great. What do you think about the movie itself?
The movie was actually quite great. I will say that I had not been a DC girly, so to speak. But going into it, I think it was almost better. I went in very open-minded and had a good time. Like, it was a very high energy, but like wholesome. Like, it made you feel good. Like, it was a good movie.
And then, after we watched it, I introduced her to the Henry Cavill or Harry, what is his name?
Oh, yes. The Henry Cavill era, the Man of Steel era, so to speak.
The Zack Snyder era.
You know, yeah. It was my first viewing, which, sorry, I know I'm like 10 years behind or whatever, but it was so different.
Yeah.
So different.
It's dark. It's gritty.
But, so yeah, we saw Superman and we didn't stop there. It was the summer of movies. So we had to hit all the superhero movies. So what else did we go see?
Oh, that's a cue. We did Fantastic Four.
This is true.
And it was awesome. Again, another awesome movie.
Yeah.
Completely. I mean, both movies are great. I mean, yeah, it is the summer of movies.
I think they're so great in that they're so different too. Like,
Yeah.
but they were both, I would say, I'd rate them, higher on the list.
They both
as far
did their
as-
job as like as comic book movies.
Yes.
Like
I felt like I was the actual like page to screen
Yeah.
concept of like,
Bam.
these are the comic book reels. Here's it coming to life. We're not really trying to keep it laced in reality or anything, but just really kind of leaning into the fantasticalness of it.
it was great. I had a good time. But what really took these movies' experience over the top
To the next level.
to the next level was 4DX. Dun dun dun. So again, this is what would you call it? A type of, I mean, you have your IMAX, you have your 3D, you have your now 4DX. This combines, as you guys could see, motion, vibration, the seats move, there's air, there's steam, there's pretty much, it's a whole, it's like a Universal Studios ride.
That's what I was going to say. Essentially, it takes the movie experience to the next level. You're not at the movie theater really anymore. You're more at like a ride sort of simulation, sort of destination. Like you said, Universal Studios reminds me of the E.T. ride as it formerly was to an extent, or not that one, the Back to the Future one.
Yeah,
That's what I was
Back to the
thinking
Future,
of.
yeah.
Because it's like it has the motion. It's not as crazy as the Simpsons ride,
Well,
but
we've been since they changed that.
It's the Simpsons right
It's
now.
the Simpsons now, but for me, it reminds me of the Transformers ride.
okay.
So but exactly the same concept.
Same concept,
You're
yeah.
you're in seats. It's like a row of 4 seats.
Mm-hmm.
Bam! Look at that. Perfect
Perfect
segue. So yeah,
segues.
it's a row of 4 seats that are all kind of together, and they all move left, right, up, and down.
Yeah.
The back of the seats, as you see right there, has like little motors that will punch you in the back.
Yeah.
So when Crypto,
Yes.
excuse me, from Superman, the
Yes.
dog was like, you've seen in the commercial, in the footage that it's punching him in the back.
Yeah, he's jumping on his
We
back.
were literally experienced
You feel it.
fucking that.
Yeah.
There's little air jets in front of you, water jets in front of you, air fans up top.
Even like the fake snow elements and the top coming down.
I've been going to movies my whole fucking life.
Yeah.
I mean, I do this type of shit because I love movies. I mean, like this
It's
is
true. He's a nerd. He
this
likes
is
his
why
movies.
this is why I like my movies. Specific movies, all movies, Star Wars, Lord of the Rings.
There's a lot of them.
But they're always on repeat at home. But no, I mean, that's why I love Universal Studios. That's why I love, going to Disneyland when we get a
Yeah,
chance.
it's like Star Tours, right?
Yeah.
Like that motion elements and everything while you're at the visual, so it gives you that effect of
Yeah.
like being in it, right?
I knew I was gonna have a good time. Since I knew the concept, and I feel like I did the trailer. There was a little demo thing here,
Yes.
actually across the street in
the Hazard Center.
the Hazard Center, the Ultra Studios. So for me,
Oh, the Ultra Star Cinemas? Yeah.
I knew. I saw it. I sat down. I forget what commercial it might have been for like King Kong way back in the day. I don't know. It was
That's the way back machine.
it was a long time ago, but I knew I was gonna have fun. So I knew she was in for it.
Yeah.
But then I didn't realize once the opening sequence actually started for Superman, how fucking crazy it really was, because like first opening sequence, he's flying, through the fucking air. So our seats are moving. There's air coming at us.
Well, like the first scene, is he flying at the beginning or is he on the ground and that's when Crypto's jumping on him?
Yeah, and then he
then he gets up and starts
He gets
flying.
better and
Yeah.
he starts flying.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
From the beginning. And I think that's kind of what I was going to say is that what we're referencing with the rides are obviously experiences that were tailored for the ride. With a movie, ultimately it's still a movie. But somehow from the moment Superman started, it was leveraging like all the 4DX elements. You start in the snow. So we're seeing the snow falling. The text on the screen is the 3D. So you're seeing, it's like the text is floating as you're moving through the terrain. All of a sudden you're laying there. You feel Crypto jumping on your back. I think even at one point the water came at us with like his slobber or something like that. But yet it didn't take away from the movie. It just
No.
almost felt like the two were like tailor made
yeah.
for that.
And they have the. I don't know about the two, because
It just works.
Superman
Yeah.
was. I knew Superman was going to be a good movie
Yeah.
for this, because I just figured
High octave.
all that
It's
all the action,
action,
all that. Yeah.
flying.
I figured the same thing for Fantastic Four, but it didn't.
Yeah, and we'll get into it a little bit more. It was still a great experience, but I do feel like Superman felt more tailored to that experience. Yeah, from the get-go.
But then we had a little before the movie even started, to backtrack a little bit more.
Yeah.
there was a trailer. Was the trailer for Fantastic Four?
It was.
Okay.
Yeah. At Superman, the trailer was for Fantastic Four.
So yeah, there was a trailer that gave us a little preview of what we were gonna
You're
experience.
in the regular movie like previews, like trailers, and like all of a sudden like you're just casual. And Julian's like, don't worry, it's gonna like throw on the screen like when it's starting. And then all of a sudden this trailer for Fantastic Four like was the last preview they showed.
I was talking about the 3D glasses.
But even still, but it didn't say your seat's about to start
it didn't give
moving.
us a
All of a
warning.
sudden you're just going. You're going.
And then we looked at each other and we're like, holy shit,
We're in it.
This is gonna be a whole experience. Let's see, what's the next slide over here? Just a little bit more. Oh, there you go. A little bit more of exactly what we're talking about there.
Yeah. No, it was definitely like a wake up, like, oh, hello. We're not only like here at the movies, we are like about to go on a ride.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna keep it on that guy.
Okay. So that was definitely the trailer for Fantastic Four was for Tron, so that's the one coming up next.
And that was sick. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'll do 4DX for Tron, but I mean, Tron is fucking Tron.
Yeah.
We got to go see Tron. Our coworker / amigo, is he still down there? He left us. Walter. I was super glad to hear that he went to go see it right after we told him about it.
Yeah.
So we
sold him on the experience.
He got the Superman experience too.
Yeah. So what was your favorite part of like the experience?
My favorite part?
Yes. Like as far as like the 4DX elements, which one really hit most for you?
I mean, the water is such a weird thing because you don't want to be splashed with things in public. You don't like that, like, it's just not liquids in your face is not something you're natively ready for in the world unless you're at a water park or something. So
even then is whenever really prepared.
I don't know. I mean, I liked all the elements. That one I was I'm like, I hope this is sanitary. Yeah.
True. Because you don't even know like with the spout where it was coming
it's
from.
a fucking dirt. It's still a public spout spouting in your face.
I think that was the most wild part too. Like 4DX doesn't give you any warnings like, hey, maybe you shouldn't have like an open beverage or your popcorn. Because think about that too. The water like spraying into your beverage or whatever,
Well, I mean, it doesn't allow you the opportunity because you can't hold your fucking drinks.
So true. You're like, you take breaks.
Now everyone's selling beer. I had a beer in my hand and this shit starts going. You're like, whoa, hold on. And she had popcorn. She's like fucking trying to. But no, my favorite part, I mean, the snow was cool. The steam was cool.
Oh, the steam, yeah.
But like that was just a little bit down in the corner.
It does kind of like allow for that bleed off the screen effect though, yeah.
But I mean, the wind is such a nice practical effect. It's so easy and so smart to do. So the wind plus just the motion of the seats is my favorite at the end of the day.
It's the most
It's a roller coaster. It's a roller coaster inside a movie theater. I mean, what else more do you want?
This is so true. I was thinking, and we mentioned it, it's one of those experiences to where if you're, the kind of moviegoer that's accustomed to getting up and doing bathroom breaks, you got to time them appropriately because you might come back from the bathroom and like it's mid-action scene. I would have loved to have seen someone try to like mount their seat as like it's moving around.
Or they're just like standing in the corner waiting for the motion to stop.
I'm sure that's happened because there's no way.
No, that's my biggest problem. I mean, I try to limit how much I drink before I go to the movies because I'm a pisser. I mean, like I go.
There's no polite way to put it. I guess,
go in the worst times ever. Like anytime I come back, like my friends like, you just missed the part you wanted to fucking see. I'm like, yeah. One specific memory was with my friend Presi. We were watching what was it? Lord of the Rings, the one with Bilbo.
And The Hobbit?
The Hobbit. And I was so excited.
Like Desolation of Smaug?
The first one, yeah.
Okay.
So I was so excited to see them singing their song, Two Dungeons Deep. And I left and I came back and I always
Missed it, bro.
I always kick my ass, kick myself for it.
It's okay. He's watched it probably enough times to make up for that experience.
Yeah, I should probably throw it on tonight. But what was your favorite part?
Yeah, I think the motion you can't beat because the seats, I mean, that's really what sells it. I think, though, my favorite... It's tough because I really do feel like Superman was so much better than Fantastic Four. Not that Fantastic Four wasn't a great movie, but there were so many more, like... And maybe it's because our Fantastic Four experience was... Like we never felt the water. Like it almost felt like we felt it once or twice, but almost like maybe it was broken.
I think
or
it was broken. I
something.
think because you could hear it
Happening for
activating
other
behind
people,
us.
yeah.
And we went a lot closer this
that time
around.
true. But yeah, I think it was so cool actually feeling, even though I didn't think I would like it, the little punches on the back, because it was so specific, especially in Superman. There were just moments where I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, and they explain all that to you right before it starts. Like, oh, we have editors to edit the motions for the movie.
Yeah, they
so
cut the experience,
I mean they like she said they tailor made it to each movie itself.
Yeah. After you said the fog, though, that I did enjoy that, because like especially with these superhero movies, like often there's destruction, right? And what happens when like rocks crash and stuff? There's like smoke and fog and shit, and so like it just felt like you were in it. Like,
And this is not a paid advertisement for 4DX.
it's not, no.
But if you guys want to,
It could be.
it could be.
This ad space could be yours.
And of course, like once you get used to it, I start having thoughts like, oh, maybe they could have added this or that.
Yeah.
Like it reminds me of the Vader experience in downtown Disney.
Oh, I never got to experience that. You've told me though. It was
So yeah, the VR experience. That's what it is.
Yes,
So you
yeah.
put on VR. You have they give you your gun. You have like a map to walk through. Here in Mission Valley, we've done the one here.
yes.
Where it's just a square, but it's still everything changes. But you're just locked in a little bit. This
Yeah.
one you could walk around.
There's actually like a roaming space that you're. So
The most impressive thing about that was I felt like when I got to like Mustafar, the volcano, the heat. You felt the heat, and they pumped in the sulfur.
so you're smelling it too.
And they do. I mean, I think they do advertise scent on here as well. But I don't think we caught much of that. Let's see here. No, it doesn't say anything about
air,
scent. And,
yeah.
I mean, it'd be a nice little touch because it's not too much to like. I don't know, but I was expecting like changes of temperature in the air.
Yeah.
Which again, like they're doing a great job. It's an amazing experience.
It's
so
in
I'm
a
just
movie theater,
I'm
but
just
yeah.
I'm just bitching out.
Well, I mean, because essentially you're trying to. I mean, Disney's always been great at it. Think of
Yeah.
Soaring Over California. It was the smell of the orchards that
Yeah.
like really got you your sense of place. I mean, I know we haven't gotten to do a World of Color together yet, but same thing. Like from my experience years and years ago, like there's a Pirates of the Caribbean scene where all of a sudden the fire all comes up, so
Yeah.
it feels hot and
Yeah.
like you're in it more. And like, yeah, that part. If they could add that to the 4DX experience, I mean, hey, add another 10 years to the.
Is there a movie like that you could think of now that you would want to see?
Ooh,
it?
that's a good question. Because I think, like, the easy answer would obviously be any other superhero movie. I mean, Endgame or, any of those types. But, gosh, I'm going to have to think on that for a second. Because, like, there are so many great, like.
There's endless action movies, endless.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Like
Once-
something more
something
fantasy action, I guess. Like.
Uncharted would be crazy because of all that. Like,
True, you'd feel like you're playing the video game
Yeah.
a little bit, like, or really, like you are, like.
I just thought that scene of Tom Holland falling off a ship in midair.
Yeah,
or something like that,
he's like
or-
climbing the plane or
like,
like
that'd be
the
crazy.
car while the plane's crashing.
Any Fast and the Furious movie.
True. Any Fast
For
and the
me.
Furious movie.
If I feel like I'm in a fucking Charger, then great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because like the Harry Potters wouldn't quite
No,
work.
no, 'cause
No,
a lot of dialogue.
But like if like the Harry Potters like had the smoke features or some of like the sparks of the
Yeah.
wands and stuff, so there'd be like different 4DX elements.
Cursed Child.
Exactly, like they did it so well. Like it's a practical stage, but yet those like
We went to go see Cursed Child
we did
in New York.
We did. And it was awesome. The only thing we missed out on with our seats was the floating Dementors.
Yeah.
Like that would have been a cool element to see more of.
We saw
The,
their leg,
yeah.
their floating
the
non-legs.
like the cloak.
The cloak.
Yeah, yeah. But no, that was a fantastic experience. Bums that we missed Tom Felton by like a year.
I know. I mean, we could
but-
talk about. We should do another one on just New York itself.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's-
we could rack up a whole bunch of slides
Absolutely,
on that one.
we really could. But the 4DX experience, yeah, I can't see a way to really have a drink in the cup holder unless it's lidded, like a water bottle. Like otherwise, it's like moving.
Yeah, no, I think I sat mine down.
Yeah.
And it was a can. I can't imagine like an open
Yeah.
bottle. I mean, people are still walking by you and stuff.
Yeah, no, and that definitely was a thing.
But I saw you on Fantastic Four, you were on the last seat, so you had like a little space over here.
On the ground, yeah, both times. So at Superman, my space was on this side and then the other side. But yeah, it's like, it's a little awkward. You had to like reach down, like get your popcorn, but like to wait for those dialogue parts. And you're like, okay, you got some? Okay, down it goes again.
I guess a small favorite portion of it was when you hear the seats activate in the, like right in the beginning.
Yes,
it's just you know,
something's
again,
happening.
Like, even before any of the motion, you just feel like a little engaged.
Yeah, like they're spring loaded. Like
Yeah.
they're getting ready. They're fired up.
So yeah, I mean that was 4DX. It was awesome. You guys should go try it. I mean, shit, Superman. I don't know if Superman's still. I think it's one of those things like IMAX, like and Adobe, like
once the next thing comes out.
Yeah. So catch it while it's hot, I guess is what I'm saying.
My other pro tip I would give to any future 4DX goers would be to choose your leg attire appropriately. And what I mean by that is there are no seat belts or like, buckles or anything, which you wouldn't want, but you have the tendency to slide potentially. So if you're wearing slick pants, like don't just wear jeans or something that has some traction. So you're not constantly like resetting.
I got cause they have foot grips that kind of like swing a little bit. So like it is like a roller coaster. You could grip yourself and kind of push yourself up. I had that. Was it too short or too?
My legs are too long.
Too long.
So like I could set on it, but like I couldn't get any traction on it. Like there was no give with my leg length. I got little chodies here, so I was able to. Yeah. My torso is much shorter than my legs, but that's for my problem.
I guess we should have looked up what's coming up next, but it'll probably be Tron.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure when it comes out, but that is the next one that they advertised.
But yeah, I mean, I guess Fantastic Four didn't stand out as much for me because I already had the experience. We already,
True. It might have been different if it was.
And then there was a little bit more dialogue. So I recommend it for pick your movie right and go for it. But Superman for me was.
It was peak.
Amazing.
It really did. I mean, Fantastic Four, I think, is a great movie. I think they're both great movies, but yeah, Superman was the better 4DX experience.
Superman.
Yeah.
Look at that. I didn't make that. I got it off the internet.
Yes. But yeah, I would suggest both movies, like recommend them. I think that they both are kind of setting a new era to what we look at as superhero movies. I think like I've been a nerd my whole life. I will always have the affinity for the Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man era, for
Tobey's my Spider-Man,
the original X-Men. Like that was what got me into superheroes. Those two properties entirely, and
I think you got the whole world into it.
They did, yeah. No, and I think that I also loved what Nolan did with Batman. I think the grittiness was awesome, but I think we went too hard into that, too hard into like the reality, like and everything. I love how these ones kind of reestablished that it is fantastical.
It's a comic book.
It is a comic book
movie.
I'm sure it's inspired by reality, but it's not Earth 616. It's not like real.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, a lot of us were worried that it was going to be too campy because of what's the director's name?
Because of
James Gunn.
James Gunn, yeah.
I mean, all the Guardians movies were great.
Great, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Superman's a big property. Mm-hmm. We've already had this experience with Henry. I like Henry as Superman.
He's hot.
I'm
yeah, I mean, he's a great Superman. Like
the movie, yeah, I mean, could have been a little bit.
I'm sorry, Amy Adams. I could not with her as Lois Lane. No. Like, and not necessarily her as an actress, but the way she was, I could not with that. But yes, we love Henry Cavill. Superman.
So I mean, yeah, for me, it felt like a failed, not a failed, but like. You had elements to make it, and they did make something good. I mean, Zack Snyder made something to watch for sure.
Martha.
But yeah, that then it's over. Once we get there, it's completely over. But Henry Cavill as Superman, a little gritty. Sure, try it. But it was a little much. But this was definitely a hard pivot the other way.
Yeah. No, I think one thing that stood out to me is that when I did just try to describe it to my dad the first time, I did mention, like I said earlier today, it felt like Superman felt wholesome, like as a character, like, and then my dad was like, oh, well, that's like Christopher Reeves. Like that is like the OG Superman. He is like a good man, kind of awkward, like, but a good guy. And I think that this actor.
I try to go back
yeah.
and watch all the Christopher Reeves one. You know, it's a different time.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I'm
They're
not
kind of cringe for us in our
exactly.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting all like everything that
Yeah.
like everyone's talking about from it, but I did the feel for sure. Like I did get a feel for Christopher Reeve's Superman, and this is definitely an homage to that.
Yeah.
The Green Lantern was dope.
The camp was the right amount of camp. It like had me
Yeah.
laughing and like
Lex was
you know,
actually Lex Luthor.
Okay,
Jesus
we love
Christ!
Nicholas
I fucking
Hoult.
like what's that dude's name
Jesse Eisenberg.
from the Facebook movie?
Yeah.
Jesus, worst Lex Luthor
Yeah, no,
ever.
that was- it just didn't
I'm
land.
sorry. Like, come on.
It didn't land. Sorry.
He's a great actor. He probably tried. He probably really thought things through, but
I don't know. He's always the same.
yeah, he was just Mark Zuckerberg all over again.
He was Mark Zuckerberg. He was Atlas from Now You See Me, like, but just angrier.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right. I can't see. She's good with names and she's good with
It's almost too good with names. Like,
I'm good at like, referencing any movie and scene and whatever.
Yeah.
She's good at all the actors and actresses.
You're great with movie quotes. Like he'll go off with our coworkers and they'll quote things all day. Like, but yeah,
mainly
no.
Dumb and Dumber.
But yeah, me with names, it's a thing. Even though like I feel so bad, I'm drawing blank on the actor's name as Superman now.
Oh
but-
yeah, I don't know. The one failure. But I mean, we can't.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But we can't end this without giving our Pedro daddy love.
Yes. No, honestly, it was, yeah, I know that we've been like going all off on Superman, but Fantastic Four was a fantastic movie. And Pedro is everything. He is a mood. He is a season. He is a lifetime, like, just achievement thing.
He's doing everything now. I mean, from Mandalorian.
Yeah.
He was in that Game of Thrones stuff.
Yep.
I mean, he pretty
Last
much
of Us. R.I.P. Joel.
But no, I mean, Pedro, again, like you always think like someone like, I mean, is it range? Would you call it range? Because it's not like these characters are that different themselves.
No, but it's a believability maybe.
Yeah.
Like a genuineness. I don't know.
Well, and that's probably what it is. It's a genuineness. Like we want to believe Pedro. He's throwing himself in there.
Yeah.
He's so sincere.
Yeah. I think he's one of those actors or even just, celebrities in general too, to where I think as we like him almost just as himself. Like who he is when he's on the red carpets and everything almost makes this better. Like he's just so, I don't know.
And I mean, his counterpart in there.
Oh, Vanessa Kirby did fantastic.
Yeah.
I think what was so refreshing about this Fantastic Four is, she was the star of it. Like ultimately being, she's pregnant, like becoming the mother, like she dealt with the most pivotal pain points of the movie. And I think that her scenes with Pedro, with them fighting as a couple, but then obviously it coming from such a raw but loving place was so, they did it so well. I think that they played off each other very well. And
yeah, again, great casting, right? At the end of the day.
And great writing in terms of just changing the script. I mean, I also enjoyed the Fantastic Fours of the early 2000s, but looking back on them, I mean, Jessica Alba's hypersexualized throughout the movie. Sue Storm is just, she's naked when she's invisible.
She took off her clothes twice and once in each movie. Maybe twice in each movie.
And otherwise she's just Victor Von Doom wanted her, but now she's going back to her ex. It's all just that, very one dimensional versus where she's making the ship invisible as they're flying through space and just she's leading the United Nations, that version of it in that world. She's way more than just
and the
girlfriends.
And it made there was a point in the movie that I never thought any movie would ever do, but there are spoilers. So they're using the gravities to slingshot themselves around
the black hole gravity,
and she's having a fucking kid during it.
She's in full labor.
She's in labor. They need gravity, so Mr. Fantastic, so like holding her down.
Stretches himself to like brace her. Yeah.
They're using the gravity around like to slingshot themselves home,
Mm-hmm.
get away from Galactus, or get Silver Surfer into the
Yeah.
black hole,
Yeah.
and have a fucking baby.
Yeah. It's layers of just like
And during we're like this, like we're fucking.
we're on the ride
we're on the
too. We're like,
ride.
oh my
So
gosh.
That was a point that really stood out to me.
Yeah. No, I've seen a couple other media outlets that we watch, like even reference like that whole chase scene,
Yeah.
Sue Burst scene is one of like the most like exciting like sequences in the MCU in like a very long
Yeah.
time. It was so intense. And you even mentioned too, Silver Surfer during that moment, she's like surfing, like the
Yeah, that was another thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
Silver Surfer actually surfed.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. I mean, you got gravitational waves that are going to curve and just like a fucking wave. So.
Yeah, yeah, and it just the CGI and just everything that they did with that, it looked so good, and yeah, that was the peak moment for the 40X experience for this one too, I would say.
Cool. Well, we did a recording.
We did a recording, the first date night recording.
The first one-on-one as well. Yeah, most of them I'm going to try to put out. I'm going to try to keep this set so I could just turn over more episodes. Try to do the bigger episodes with
yeah.
bigger San Diego staples.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, if you guys are watching this, you guys are in San Diego, I want to talk about what you got going on. I want to,
What you doing?
if you got a business, if you got, something to talk about, if you're from San Diego, I definitely want to feature you guys. Yeah. And if you're like a bigger company, I'll take the set to you guys and we could, shoot something nice, a nice little healthy, episode like we did with the company we work for, Finest City Entertainment. But yeah, this has been kind of the first official live cut.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna, the idea is for me not to do any post. So I'm just gonna.
We'll rewatch it, clean up.
I'll clean up the audio or something. Do a little something. But this has obviously been live cut. From here, bam.
Woo!
We got full control. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And yeah, we'll keep doing some date nights so we can share what we do on the next episode of Date Night.
We're definitely backlogged. We have plenty of.
We do. We're
Yeah.
gonna like pull from the catalog. So are we actually, gonna do anything new? TBD.
So yeah, that's been San Diego Staple one-on-one / date night / whatever you want it to be.
Just catch us on the next date night.
All right, guys. Bye.
And that's the word on the non-skid.